And you should have just enough to do turns with minimum usage. And another tip that I didn't tell you was the wire that I use is basically this. It's Atlas switch wire. Atlas switch wire. But I want to tell you one important detail. Do not use this on your Atlas switches. And do not wire these on your transformer terminals. This wire is only for DC side of the DC track side. If you use this on your accessory side of your transformer, you will create a burning smell because this wire can only handle about 16 volts max or less, which is why I use this for my locomotives and I don't use this for the switches hookup. The accessory side puts out 18 volts, and that is a little too much for this wire. So that is an important thing you want to know. Yeah, I didn't know that it was that when I first tried it on the switches, when it came with the pack, I didn't realize that it was creating a burning smell because it was putting out the transformer was putting out too much voltage that those wires can handle. So now I just use it for DC side, and plus with the DC side track, the throttle controls how much voltage is going through the wire. On the accessory side, it's getting straight 18 volts non-stop. So what I rather do is I rather get regular. You can get regular any gauge wire that is above. Well, you can get maybe 18 or 22 gauge. 18 gauge is a little small. 22. But I think I got it still here. Oh yeah, right up here. This is 16 gauge wire, and I got this off Amazon. It comes with red and black stranded wire, and it was good for and I basically took and I even use regular any gauge above 16 gauge is good. Plus I use ring terminals, 18 to 22 gauge ring terminals. That's a good thing you want to do. You want to get, because and I would say the best tracks are power lock. Even though you may have tracks rails out of line, but it's not easy. But it's easy to. I mean, they can come out of line, but you gotta find which rail would kind of like fix that problem. And then I also use these ring terminals on this track, and I also use this wire to wire my switches which my switches are in this tote and this one. And if no one looked at my last video, what I basically did was, like, here's the switch. What I did was I ran one of those switch wires from this spot with the rail joint. I ran it to this hole, tied it around here, and then ran it from another wire from here to here. And then I did the same with this rail to this wire and up here to that joiner there. And what that will do is, if you have two switches together, it will power this piece, and it would also power this area here to switch tracks. And someone broke this damn thing off. Someone broke that piece off. I don't know what they gave it to me. That damn thing's... Basically, you have to open this thing up and replace that. Huh. That shouldn't be too difficult for a guy to fix that. Oh, that's it.